All right, we're back. I haven't figured out the lighting situation. It's pretty ugly, not going to lie. I've been messing around with it for a couple of minutes, but I can't do anything about it. I could change the hue. All right, I turn white, then I turn blue. All right, I can do that. I can't do anything about the brightness. If I put this lamp on over here, then there's a big freaking light coming out from the map. So this is just going to have to do. Welcome back. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming by. I'm doing some new stuff. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. See how we feel. This is going to be a little bit of a trial run. All right, we're going to go 3 weeks. We're going to do some stuff and see if you like it. And if you like it, we'll keep doing it. If you don't like it, maybe I'll take the summer off. You never know. All right, so first thing I want to do is I got this box here from this is from Andrew Putters. Andrew Putters on the old Twitter. And he's co-hosts the Turn podcast with our boy Joe Nicely. And when he one day randomly asked me for my address, said he wanted to send me stuff for show and tell. I said I don't really do show and tell anymore, but he sent me this box. I've had it for a couple weeks, so let's open it and see what he sent. What do you think of that? I don't have any. I don't got any comments here. I think if you want to comment, you got to watch it on the old YouTube. Oh, there's Steve making a comment. What's up, Steve? How are you? So we're gonna do a little show and tell. Get the show started. I think I have an idea of what this is. A spoiler from Joey ID, but this is very exciting. Let's see what we got here. This is all right. We have a John Daly autographed hat. Grip it and rip it. I guess that's his logo. Looks like a lion. That's actually a pretty cool logo, I'm not going to lie. All right. We got a John Daly autographed hat. That's pretty cool. We have a Masters koozie. All right. Look at that. That looks pretty official. That'll go well. The summer. All right. What else we got? Oh, Masters water bottle. Masters water. Oh, that's beautiful. I can't read. I can't see anything. I got no light here. But believe me, that's it. You see the logo there. There you go. That's exciting. All right. We got some water. 2023 Masters Cup. Thank you. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Go with my 2019 cups. Our friend Dave Rhino Booyah was supposed to send me some Masters cups. I'm still waiting. What the hell is this? Masters popcorn? Oh. See, now I have a dilemma. Like, should I eat this? I want to eat it, but I want the souvenir. Masters popcorn. Georgia pecan caramel popcorn. Oh, how good does that sound? I definitely need to eat this. I gotta eat it, right? I'll put out a poll. Eat it or don't eat it. Okay, I got water too. Maybe I don't know what to do. Well, that's great stuff. Masters koozie, a hat, some Masters merch. We like Masters merch. That's great. John Daly. All right. Well, thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate that very much. Gio, how you doing? Nice to see you. And all right. So that's show and tell. So what have I been doing? I've been doing a lot, kind of. I've been figuring stuff out. It's a lot of soul searching. I'm trying to make a lot of I'm trying to make a lot of positive changes. I started doing it kind of last year. Actually, probably 2 years ago, I'll say. And I like the way it's changed. It's impacted my life. I'm growing and I'm learning and I'm finding shit out. And I don't know, man. I feel like I've been living in a box for 20 years. And now I'm just starting to find shit out that I never knew before. And it's just better. It's just a better way of living. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just getting older. But I am taking it all in, I think, for once. So I haven't been doing shows because I haven't felt it to be necessary. So why am I doing them now? I don't know. I just got a little stagnant. I haven't really talked about anything for a little while. Maybe it's because my friend Gary hasn't returned any of my calls and I haven't been able to talk to him. But hey, Ange, how are you? I think that I'm going to just try this a couple weeks, see what happens. We got a major next week. Got Colonial after that. I kind of feel that people are less enthusiastic about the golf season and the events and everything else. And I don't know. I want to like maybe bring a little life. It's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. All right. Got to be comfortable with yourself. All right. Steve, I might be retiring sooner than you think. Might be retiring sooner than you think. Anyway, so, all right, we did the show and tell. So one of the things, I was doing the show for 5 years. I felt a little stagnated, doing the same thing every week, talking about grass, talking about ownership, talking about popularity, I guess ownership, same thing. But it was the same thing, just a different venue. And, well, to be quite honest with you, it wasn't really working. Like, I have not personally cracked the code on how to pick winners or put together a winning lineup or anything like that. So I felt a little defeated, I'll say. And so I'm kind of like scrapping all that because I suck. I used to be good. And I thought maybe if I take some time away and I just kind of do my own thing and I don't put anything out there, that things would be better. It's the complete opposite. That was awful. I'm having the most disgusting DraftKings season ever. I'm so bad. I can't even. I used to be like Mr. 5 out of 6, right? And it'd be like, oh, so close. I make a bogey on the 36th hole to get 5 out of 6 and miss the cut. And I used to think I was so close to having a great lineup. I'm like getting 3 of 6, barely getting 4 of 6 through sometimes. And it's not like I've been taking more chances. Maybe I've been putting in less time. How much time do you need to put in? You come up with a comp course, you look at recent form, you look at ownership, you look at the course history, and you make some picks. Not that hard. So I need to change up my routine, change up the format of the show, and it's giving me a little life. All right? So I need to, Steve, I need to step up my game. Steve's in the money in one and done right now. He's doing just fine. Don't listen to him. Joe Gio, easily the worst I've ever been. Yeah, all right. So maybe it's not. I wonder why that is. Is like multiple people having bad years? What's different this year than what years past? Well, a lot of chalk, I think, has been hitting. So you're a player like me and you try to go away from what's popular or whatever. Yeah, it's not gonna bode well for you. But I mean, let's just take last week, for example. Like Wyndham Clark, right? Good old Wyndham. All right. In Mexico, 2 weeks ago, he was the third choice on the board. Basically, the top guy if you take out Rahm and Fina. I mean, his odds were like 18-1. They're gross, right? No one's going to play him. No, who's betting Wyndham Clark at 18-1? He shoots 40 on the front nine. Like, so typical. Here's my one and done pick because I'm so smart. No one's going to play Wyndham Clark at 18-1. Right. And, you know, for him to come back and win the following week, it's just so typical. That's just kind of like how it's been in terms of golf bullshit. So, hey, buddy. Yeah, let's go Oilers. So so this is what I'm going to do. So rather than go through the DraftKings slate, I think I have some other ideas, some other things. I'll touch on my DraftKings lineup or whatever. But I'm just going to focus more on like a dozen or so players. You'll see. So this week's tournament, I was really good in this tournament last year. I finished at second in the listener league. Fucking Eric the Clown, who ended up winning the whole freaking thing last year, he beat me. This is when I went to Chicago last year. I was in the airport at O'Hare watching my lineup, and I went from winning like $1,800 to like, I don't know, what I win, like 500, 400, something like that. Because Jordan Spieth ended up, I think he birdied the 18th hole to bump him into solo second, something like that. And Eric the Clown beat me. So I was not happy about that. But I had a very clear and concise strategy for this tournament last year. And I'm going to use the same exact strategy this year, and hopefully it works out. Hello, Ryan. I am going to play guys who make a lot of birdies. It's a birdie fest. Now, you may say, well, geez, that's pretty obvious. No. I've been peeking around. I've been listening to some stuff. I've been reading some stuff, and everybody doing the same bullshit. Everyone talking about your strokes gained off the tee and your strokes gained approach and your around the green game and your putting and the type of grass and the field and the odds and the ownership. It's all bullshit. All right? Fucking birdie makers. All right? You need birdie makers. You need guys that are going to make a lot of birdies. It's not a hard golf course. You don't have to worry about around the green game because if they're around the green, they're not making birdies. So fuck those guys. All right? It's very simple. I want low-owned, high birdie percentage guys. Simple. Last year, I was awesome. Last year, again, I finished in second. I had, where were we? Byron Nelson. I had Hideki T3, Xander T5, Davis Riley, and only Davis Riley T9, Seamus Power T17, Mav McNeely T32, Carlos Ortiz. Remember him? T38. You want to play a Mexico guy in Texas. That's the logic there. Most people say play the Koreans. Play Mexicans. Might be racist, but it's also true. Anyway, so I'm sticking to my strategy. So all I did was I went to the PGA Tour website, looked up birdie or better percentage, made a list of like, how many guys do I got here? I don't know, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 20 guys. Made a list of 20 guys that are at the top birdie or better percentage guys in this field. Projecting, you know, if you read and you listen or you see like a course history or a recent form, you know where the pigeons are going to pick from. All right, you can follow the seagulls. All right. You know who they're going to take. You know who's going to be popular. All right. So just don't take those guys. Take the guy above them. Take the guy a little below him. Don't take that guy. So that's what we're going to do. And we'll see how it works. All right. Welcome back, Mr. Shaw. I used to feel so good about my picks after watching the show. Okay. Glad I could help, Ryan. You're a little snarky. All right. LSU Tiger. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the Listener League. People don't care anymore. People don't want to play. I don't know. Apparently my balls aren't as valuable as they used to be. I don't know what's happening, but I'm having trouble. There's no energy. The whole golf season is just lacking energy. I don't know who to blame for that. What the reason is, it's not because of the playoffs. It's not. Last year during the playoffs, there was no problem filling the Listener League. I never had to tweet anything out. It was just guys wanted in because people cared about golf. Now no one gives a shit about golf. So that sucks. I guess it's not my fault. I don't have to take it personally, but that's that. All right. So birdies are better. There's some interesting names on the list. So I don't know if you saw it on the old Twitter before, but I put up a poll. Put up a poll on Twitter. I got a winners list and a losers list. Oh, gotta stay hydrated. So I want to do 5 guys. 5 guys that can win, and 5 guys that won't win. Now, just bear with me on this. There's 140 guys in the field, whatever the number is. I don't even know. All right. However, whatever the number is, 144, subtract 143. That's how many guys are going to lose. Only one guy's going to win. So, if you look at the odds board, there's about a dozen guys, 14, I think, that are lower than 40-1. So then it's just a question of, will the winner of this tournament this week, will the winner's odds be higher or lower than 40-1? You have to answer that question first. All right. If the odds are higher than 40-1, and we get some 80-1 winner or 150-1 winner or some bullshit like that, you're not going to pick them. There's too many guys. However, if you narrow your player pool to the 14 guys that are less than 40-1, and the answer is yes, the winner of this tournament will be less than 40-1. All right, so if that's a true statement, all right, that's going to help us find our winner. Okay? Simplify. So I think in this particular case, on this particular week, now, last week at Wells Fargo, you had what? 25 guys under 40-1? And it was Wyndham Clark. Got to worry about motivation. The next week's major, a whole bunch of guys under 40-1. It's harder. Okay? And I know it's the hard that makes it great. I get that. But this week, it should be easier because we're able to simplify it. Now, if some long shot comes in and beats us, you tip your cap and you move on to PGA. It's not a big deal. So I took that list and then I looked at my birdies or better list. So the first guy, all right, so these, should I do winners or losers? I'm going to do losers first. All right, these guys are not going to win. These are chalky guys. These are the guys that everybody's picking. These are like some losers, one and done pick that they never win anything. That it's just, listen, it's not my fault. It's just the way it goes. And I'm sorry if I insulted anybody, but it's fucking hard to pick winners of golf tournaments. And the chances are you're not going to do it this particular week. It's just the odds. There's 143 losers. So, first guy that's not going to win is Tom Kim. All right. Do I have to explain this? I mean, everywhere you look, you got your Tom Kim stuff. Tom Kim's not going to win. All right. And I'm not supposed to make these grandiose platitudes. I know, Kenny, but this is new. All right. Tom Kim's not going to win. Why? Because that means if Tom Kim wins this tournament, that means Nancy in accounting and this guy's one and done pick and this guy's 20-1 bet and all his followers and like everybody wins. Okay? That doesn't happen, Wyndham Clark. That does not happen. All right? If there was one guy who picked Tom Kim, fine. But it's not Tom Kim. It's an army of Tom Kim backers. I have no problem with Tom Kim. He seems like a nice fella. Good for him. He's not going to win this week. All right? So here's the first guy on the losers list. All right? Tom Kim. All right, we cross him off. Who else are we crossing off? All right, 5 guys. All right, Tom Kim, number 1. Number 2, Hideki Matsuyama. Ball striking bastard du jour. There seems to be this notion that it's like this, I can get Hideki a good value. He's coming off the neck injury. No one's going to play him. Wrong. Everybody's playing Hideki. His number's too high. They're assuming he's healthy because if he wasn't healthy, why would he play? He finished high here last year. He was on my team. Listen, I love it. I love Hideki Matsuyama. He's one of my favorite golfers. I follow him when I go to golf tournaments. I pick him in all the majors all the time. I love Hideki. Ball striking bastard. Doesn't say a word. Can't make a putt. That is my wheelhouse. It's not happening this week. It's okay. He doesn't have to win this week. These events don't matter. He needs a little tune-up. Get ready for next week. Try to get through 72 holes. Make a couple of birdies. Shoot 14 under. And we can all, bet him next week. He's not going to win this week. And I'm sorry to break that to everybody. All right, it's number 2. Number 3. Now, this one's weird for me because he's in my DraftKings lineup, but he's not going to win. He's a great DraftKings play. He's not going to win. Seamus Power. All right, good old Seamus Power. Nice little Irish chap. Makes a lot of birdies. Going to do well on an easy golf course. Great. I think he was Sobel's pick, which doesn't help his case. Again, I expect him to play well. I expect him to finish high. But he's not going to win. All right, we're talking about winning. We're talking about an outright bet. Seamus Power, great value. Makes a lot of birdies. I know. Not going to win. All right. The ballsiest of ballsy, not going to win. And I apologize to my dad who took Terrell Hatton in one and done. Listen, Terrell Hatton's not going to win. Is it because my dad took him in one and done? Maybe. All right? Sorry, Steve. Seamus Power's not going to win. Terrell Hatton. All right, so you don't want to bet Scotty Scheffler 3-1. You take the next best player in the field. Fine. Is it very equivalent to taking Finau in Mexico? Yes. A little too much Terrell Hatton love out there. Shout out to my friends over at Golf Digest. You read their panel, a lot of Terrell Hatton love. A lot of love. All right? They're touting. Oh, we hit winners 3 weeks in a row. We're going for an unprecedented 4th. You got like 9 guys on the panel. All right, Steve Hennessy, let's dial it down a notch. All right, you got all these guys. Yeah, eventually someone's going to get a winner. Yeah, great. And one of them was in a 2-man tournament in Mexico. Shouldn't count. I will admit, Wyndham Clark's pretty impressive. But, yeah, Terrell Hatton. Nah, that is putting the balls out there, making a bold claim. Oh, and by the way, I know that no laying up guys do this won't win thing. Shout out to those guys. You guys want to be the Godfathers? Go ahead. Am I ripping this off from you? I'm giving you 5, not 1. I'm giving 5. So no, but you guys do a thing, a football pool that you took from ESPN or something. So yeah, we're all cannibals anyway. You guys do a great job. Terrell Hatton, he's not going to win. It just doesn't work like that. And the last guy, 5 guys. K.H. Lee. He's not going to win. Xander Kirst. All right. Now, originally, I had K.H. Lee on my he might win list. No one's going to bet K.H. Lee because there's no way he's going to win 3 times in a row, right? Right. There's no way he's going to win 3 times in a row. So we're going to die on that hill. So that's one team. All right. That's one team. All right. Tom Kim, Hideki, Seamus Powell, Terrell Hatton, and K.H. Lee. Those 5 guys, they're not winning. They're not winning. All right. Cross them off. They might be good DraftKings plays, but they're not winning the tournament. That's one team. Now, 5 guys that can win, probably will win, and hopefully one of them wins. Okay? Now, I kind of got this idea because I was thinking, I usually only bet like 1 guy a week, which is pretty dumb. And it's not good ROI. And I've been really getting my ass kicked in terms of golf betting and then chasing and then playing hockey games and then parlaying hockey games with golfers and doing matchups and trying to chase. And it sucks. I got to get out of that. All right. It's putting me in a bad frame of mind. So we got to stop doing that. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can pick more than 1 golfer to win. All right. Maybe I don't have to be totally locked in on my one and done pick. And it's okay to have more than 1 guy. Everybody's got more than 1 guy. There's betting cards all over the place. So it's okay. So we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. All right. So normally my 1 pick would be a certain player. We'll get into him in a minute. But I have to put Scotty Scheffler on the list as a guy who wins. One of the things that's kind of annoying me about this is that with the exception of the PGA Tour expert picks panel, there's not a lot of Scotty Scheffler support this week in our little stupid community. Sorry if I call anybody stupid, but we are pretty dumb. And like, you figure no one's going to bet Scotty Scheffler if he's under like 4-1, right? That's an unbettable number. You like to hear that. It's I can't bet that. It's unbettable. But now there's this talk of like, it's going to be a putting contest. And Scotty Scheffler, his numbers with his putter have been terrible. That doesn't mean shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Scotty Scheffler wants to win this tournament. He can win the tournament. He's the best player in the tournament by a mile. If he shows up, your little Tom Kim ticket is in fucking serious trouble. And you know that. At least I hope you know that. So why don't we put Scheffler on our win squad and see what happens? Kind of reminds me of Rahm in Mexico 2 years ago, where it's like, he's a low number. He hasn't been putting very well. Now, listen, that was different. Rahm had a 1 all year. That was a lock. I mean, there's never been a better lock in golf than Rahm in Mexico 2 years ago. Or last year. It wasn't 2 years ago. Last year. Anyway, when was the last time Scheffler won? The Players? It go all the way back to the Players? Is there some like, I don't know if he can retake world number 1 if he wins. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe. But I hadn't read that anywhere. Doesn't really matter. He missed the cut at Southern Hills PGA last year. Sure, he wants to get dialed in for the PGA next week. It is his hometown event. right? I could see it. And I don't really have to stand here and make a case for Scotty Scheffler. I did it anyway. By the way, in my little birdie stat, Scotty is unbettable this week. Yes, you can. That's why I didn't bet on K. What are you guys talking about over here? Steve, don't listen to Tom. He's a freaking moron. I mean, I'm an idiot, but he's a moron. Big difference. Scotty Scheffler is first in the field and birdies are better percentage. He's fifth on tour, first in the field. Now, my pick, the guy I like, and this goes deep. This goes deep. Number 6 on tour in birdies are better percentage. Second in this field is Taylor Montgomery. Now, there's been a little bit of talk about Taylor Montgomery this week. One of the things being that he's hitting the ball over the place. His irons are shit. He can't drive the ball. Fine. He sucks. Fine. I get it. Been hearing about that. I've been hearing about all his good results are because of his putter. I remember hearing about that earlier in the season when he was top 20 in every event. And it was like, oh, he's just doing it with his putter. It's not sustainable. Okay. That's all fine, well, and good. That's great. All I know is that this guy is second in the field in birdies. He has not gotten a ton of chatter. And a little fun fact, and I haven't seen this anywhere. I saw it on Golf Channel when I heard him say it in a press conference. Not somebody telling me about it. I saw Taylor Montgomery say it. He won his what do you call it? Second stage of qualifying school at this golf course. 18 under par. Has good juju here. Makes a lot of birdies. Likes this golf course. It's like a nice little happy hunting ground for him. All year long. All year long. All right. You may or may not know this. Right here is my Taylor Swift ensemble picture thing. Collage. That's the word I'm looking for. And I'm going to go see Taylor Swift in concert next week up in Boston. It cost me a small fortune. And all year I've been trying to hit a nice little outright to help fray the cost of this trip. Now, I happen to hit Scotty Scheffler at the Waste Management, parlayed with the Chiefs Super Bowl and the over. That helped. Okay? Yes. But I still wouldn't mind one. I wouldn't mind another one. Nice little 4-figure payday. Get us back in the black here. So every week I have a text to my brother, hashtag Burns for Taylor, trying to get Sam Burns, or hashtag Xander for Taylor, whatever it was. But now we got a hashtag Taylor for Taylor, and that has a nice little ring to it. Going into next week, dude, Taylor Montgomery is going to win this tournament. He is. He's going to win. Now, I'm not supposed to make these grandiose statements. Taylor Montgomery is my one-and-done pick. Taylor Montgomery it's like my destiny pick. All right? It's all come down to this. Taylor for Taylor. Taylor's going to win. And then I'm going to go see Taylor. It's very exciting. So, you got the Q School thing. You got the birdies thing. You got kind of under the radar. We're all playing Tommy Kim. No. It's Taylor Montgomery, man. I heard some comps between like the Shriners tournament and this tournament in terms of like Birdie Fest and bent grass greens, right? Are we on bent? Yeah, we're on bent. And Taylor Montgomery's from fucking Vegas. No problem. It's all happening. And I'm really excited about it. He opened it. He was at 35-1. He popped up to 40-1. This morning, he was back down to 35. I'm telling you, that's the guy. Hashtag Taylor for Taylor. All right? Tom, I'm English. The only English guy he likes is Bamford. That's not true. I got a slew of English guys I like. Well, some of them are Irish. But Dick Vickers, my guy. We like Dick Vickers. Jet fan, horse guy. You're a freaking clown, Tom. And that's not my problem. All right, so we're going to play Taylor Montgomery. I don't have Cooch on either list, Steve. He was almost on the win list, but didn't make it. And he's not actually good enough to be on the definitely going to lose list. So he's like an honorable mention. I don't mind the Kucher pick. I don't. It's fine. He's not going to win. Like, I'm fairly confident he's not going to win, but he's definitely like, is he definitely going to lose? I'm not sure. So it's like he's on the fence. Honorable mention. All right, so next guy I like. Now, I fucking hate this guy. I've always hated him. Hate's a strong word. I've never been a fan of Jason Day. Never. I've never been a fan of Jason Day. Not a lot of Jason Day chatter. All right, everybody loved him last week. They loved him at the Masters. I got shit on Twitter because I said I wouldn't bet Jason Day if he was fucking 80-1. It was going to be cold. Don't bet Jason Day in the cold. And what do you know? The guy went home sick, had vertigo, he missed a couple of weeks, he skipped the Heritage. It's a fucking disaster. Well, I fucking told you that. Everyone got mad at me. Missed the cut last week. People are like mad at him now. All right, let's just say hypothetically he's healthy. He's pretty good. Is he better than Tom Kim? He might, probably. Former number one player in the world. I think you're getting a good buy low spot. Now, I'm not usually a buy low type of guy, but I'm trying to find 5 guys that might actually win. Jason Day might actually win. It might be his moment. A week after everybody had him at fucking Wells Fargo. Didn't we just see that? Wyndham Clark, everybody had him in fucking Mexico. He shit the bed. 40 on the front. Everybody forgot about him at the Wells Fargo when he wins. Listen, I don't know if he's going to be able to stay upright. He's a bit of a pansy. I get it. He's not a hockey player. But if he's right and he just goes out there and he wants to be annoying, make a whole shit ton of birdies, he's not going to make any bogeys. The guy's 5th in this field in birdies or better percentage. 5th. 20th on tour. So that's notable. And if nobody's betting Jason Day, whatever, his number's too low. He missed a cut. He's in bad form. He's got vertigo. Fine. Why are you all betting fucking Hideki, who's coming off a neck injury, but you're not going to, but you no talk about Jason Day? Why? Explain that to me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's why Hideki is a loss, and he's a loser, and Jason Day is a winner this week. Because you can't logically explain that to me. You either fade both or you play both. Okay? Okay. All right. Scheffler, Taylor for Taylor, Jason Day. Next guy. My guy, Tom Hoagie. Hoagie went back and forth between winner and loser list. All right. He's getting some. People are back at Tom Hoagie. All right. He's not sneaking up on anybody. And I know that. I talked to a friend of his, and it's like, to win? Is he actually going to win? Oh, it's a big ask. It's a huge ask. I got to be honest with you. I don't really think he's going to win. He's on my DraftKings team, and he's 3rd in this field and birdies are better. What if I'm right about that? What if the only thing that matters is the amount of birdies you make? If I'm right about that, well, fuck, I got a great lineup. So, Tom Hoagie, who's 8th on tour and birdies are better, 3rd in this field, sign me up. He might not win. I'm definitely not putting him on the he's going to lose list. Listen, I know there's levels of there's some minutia there, but he's got a high Birdie or better percentage. Texas guy? Does that mean anything? Little horned frog playing in Texas? Does that count? He was okay at the match play. Not the match play, the team event. Bullshit. He was okay there. He was terrible at fucking Heritage. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate that. But I put him on my win list. Just in case. Just in case. I probably do need to have a guy on my win list that other people like too. It is possible. And I have to recognize that. That's something I don't recognize in the past. In the past, I see one guy pick, Tom Hoagie week, and that's it. All right, cross him off. Not necessarily. All right, good birdie guy. I think he's going to play well. Will he actually win? Probably not. Taylor Montgomery's going to win. Or Scotty Scheffler. Or Jason Day. All right, so the last guy on my list, this is dumb. This is dumb. I know it's dumb, but I'm going for karma. I'm going for positive energy. I'm going for a good story. I want a good story. So I'm trying to manifest this into existence, all that shit, right? I'm going to play Aaron Wise as a winner. Aaron Wise, winner number 5, my 5th guy. And you say, why the hell would you play Aaron Wise? The guy he hasn't played since before the Masters. He took a leave of absence for mental health. This is his first time playing golf in who knows how long. His head's not there. It's a mental game. I get it. In fact, normally, if anybody proposed Aaron Wise to me, if this was a very popular Aaron Wise week that we've seen in the past, I would probably make that case. The guy took a mental health break. Golf is not a priority right now. That's right. He's freed up. Listen, I've become a big mental health guy in the past year and a half. All right. There might not be anything more important other than your kids. There may not be anything more important than your fucking mental health. You gotta take care of that shit, man. You're not going to be able to get through it. Life is hard, and you gotta be able to see shit and feel shit and talk about things and it's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. So shout out to Aaron Wise for taking care of shit and taking care of what's important. And I want to reward him and get him a fucking W. Now he's 60-1. That's a lot higher than say a Tom Kim or even a Taylor Montgomery. Aaron Wise is probably a better player than Taylor Montgomery. He's higher. I think he's higher in the world rankings. His number is 60-1 because nobody's betting him. But he's got some class. And he is 4th in this field and birdies are better. And he's took a break from the game. He's coming back. It is a piece of shit putting contest, but his putting has been a lot better. He might be freed up, and that could be a very dangerous player. First round leader bet is probably smarter, but let's not do all the smart things all in 1 week. All right, let's ease into it. So we're gonna stay away from him. We're just gonna stick to our little outright card of 5 guys. We'll take those 5 guys. All right. Scotty Scheffler. All right. Big dog at the top. Taylor Montgomery. Aaron Wise for karma, for good energy. Tom Hoagie, ball striking bastard, and Jason Day. Maybe he limps across the finish line. So there's a lot of ifs and maybes, but that's what happens. You guys know that I like golfers that suck. All right. Who sucks now? All right. Jason Day sucks now, right? He missed a cut. He's got vertigo. He's falling down all over the place. We're done with him. Aaron Wise, quit golf. We don't want him. Get him out of here. Taylor Montgomery hitting the ball all over the place. Scotty Scheffler can't putt. These are the guys I want. You know why? Because if they're checking every box and everybody's picking them, they're on the loser list. That's James Power. That's Tom Kim. All right? That's Hideki. That's Turl Hatton. It's not that easy. And we see it every fucking week. Every week. All right. So on the fence, you got Adam Scott. You got Matt Kuchar. All right. Those guys aren't going to win. Are they going to lose? Well, probably. But not like definitely. That's the thing. They're not definitely going to lose. And they're not going to win. But they're not definitely going to lose. So there's nuance there. And just some crafty veterans tuning up for next week. I don't even know if Kuchar's in next week. But I don't know. I don't see them winning. But they're not good enough to be like losers. They're kind of popular, but not really. I don't know. I think Tom Kim, Hideki, Seamus Power, KH Lee, Turl Hatton are more high-profile picks than Matt Kuchar and Adam Scott. And it's 5 guys. It's not 7. So I just thought I'd mention them. And yes, Steve took Kuchar as one and done. That's fine. He's not going to win, but it's a good pick. All right? I played a double, an overseas double with Thomas Dietrich over in Belgium with Taylor to win this. That's high odds. That was like 600 to 1. A couple shekels on that. Yeah, I'm not chasing anything. All right, so another thing I did. All right, well, hold on. So that's good. You like that segment? 5 winners, 5 losers? We got a lot of time out of that. How long was that? That was a while. You're right, Steve. I will shake it off. What are you guys talking about? Oh, there's Dougie Fresh I Am. All right. What are you guys talking about? Davis Riley was my first bet of the week. He just won, though. I don't want guys that are good. I want guys who suck. He just won. All right. I got my PP of the week. All right. Steve, you don't know what different is. You don't watch anybody. What the fuck do you know? I'm the only person you watch. Sunday nights suck when you don't cash a ticket. Yeah. What's your take on Brandon Wu? Who is that? Is that Capper? Is that Steve? Is that Cameron? We're going to get to Brandon Wu. Thank you very much. Doug McKinney, my mental health is all predicated on my bets. Fucking amen, brother. That's a problem. That's my problem. And I don't bet that much. I mean, I could lose a 3-team $5 hockey parlay and I'm like miserable because of some bullshit goal or stupid decision by the bad penalty or some bullshit. And I'll just say, it knocks me out of commission. You can't live like that. $5. Who gives a shit? But me, it's like, oh, I'm a loser. I can't win anything. This sucks. Why does everybody else get to win? Why does this only happen to me? It's a whole thing. So I need to dial that back. I've been trying to not get super involved. I know I'm on 5 guys as opposed to 1, but it's actually less than it normally is. I'm trying to simplify things to make it easier to process. That's not good. And that's been part of my problem in doing the show and making picks and then making bets. And if I make a pick, don't I have to bet it? And then chasing, and it's bad, man. And it's not about the money. It's about the rush and having the results of a sporting event influence your mood. And I was getting too drawn in. And I wasn't able to enjoy things the way I used to. I'm a big sports guy. But now, if a team loses, I can't enjoy it because I didn't bet on them, or I did, or I had the other team. So it sucks. I don't want to be that guy. So, yeah, that played a part in a lot of this stuff. Why is 51st, 55th at this track? That's not the point. You're missing it. Yeah, come on. What are you guys talking about? You're talking about me. Of course you are. Well, I'm glad you're chatting. You're having a good time. Andy, what's up, brother? Taylor Gooch, U.S. Open. Yeah, guy ruined my fucking week by missing a 4-footer on 16. And I bolted for live. Yeah, I'm not bitter. Fucking scumbag. All right. Another thing I put together. All right. This is what did I call it? My PP of the week? My PP of the week. My positional parlay. All right. You can't parlay two guys to finish in the top 20 on DraftKings. You can on FanDuel. But I don't like using FanDuel. I want to be a one-book guy, and I know that's stupid. You shop around. You know what? I don't want to be a guy who's got multiple books and looking for the best options. I want to gamble less, not more. All right? But on DraftKings, where I'm a customer and they owe me some money, on DraftKings, you can positional parlay like a top 5, a top 10, a top 20, top 40. You can fuck around with that. So now, on the show, we're going to do a positional parlay of the week, or PP of the week. So, do I start at the top or start at the bottom? What's more dramatic? Oh, it doesn't matter. Start at the top. Top 5, Taylor Montgomery. Birdie make it bastard. Won Q school here. Not a lot of people are on him. Taylor for Taylor, he's plus 800. But we don't care about the 800. We're putting him in. He's like, it's going to be the hardest one to hit, I think. Well, they're all good. They all might be tough. Taylor Montgomery, top 5, plus 800. All right? Parlayed with top 10, Vertigo Jason Day. Let's assume that he's healthy. Let's assume he hasn't forgotten how to play golf. Let's assume he'll make a lot of birdies and not a lot of bogeys. And he should cruise, if he's healthy, to a top 10. Yes, I'm aware of his health issues. I always have been. Top 20, Tommy Hoagie. Yes. You don't have to win. He's in the DraftKings lineup. Plus 175 for a top 20 for our boy Tom Hoagie, who is third in this field in birdies. Come on, Tom Hoagie. Go out there and make some birdies. It's not that hard. Texas guy. Shout out to the Horned Frogs. Fuck the Longhorns. Let's go. All right? It's a road game. All right. And this guy, I got to be honest, I never heard of him. In fact, I got him confused with another guy. Talked about it with Andy Pope, a Tad. He might have been a live guy. We don't know. There's a player, he's a Swedish guy. His name's Vincent Norman. He's plus 140 for a top 40. All right, so you're asking, who the fuck is Vincent Norman? I don't know. He's Swedish. That's all I know. I know he's Swedish. I know that he is 8th in this field in birdie or better percentage. That's higher than K.H. Lee, Adam Scott, Terrell Hatton, Tommy Kim. And just for context, Rory, okay, the birdie or better percentage can be a little misleading. Are we going to let that stop us from using it as the sole basis for our picks? No. Because what if they're not misleading? Rory is 70th at 22%. Okay? Birdie or better percentage. Taylor Montgomery is 6th at 26%. So, I'm not the biggest math guy in the world. However, is 26% significantly larger than 22%? Maybe. Maybe not. Over the course of 4 rounds of golf, 4% difference. I mean, what are we talking about here? What if a guy makes a bogey? Who gives a shit? So it could be a little misleading. It could mean nothing. A guy who's 150th in birdie or better percentage could win. It could just get hot. Who the fuck knows? It's all bullshit anyway. And none of this matters. So who cares? So we're going to play Vincent Norman, who's going off. He's in the last group of the day tomorrow. He's going off at like 5:30 or some bullshit. Playing with some Monday qualifiers. But he's Swedish. He's 30th on tour. He's got a good little cup made streak. We've covered this before. Nobody can really end the cup made streak quite like I can. But we're going to play Vincent Norman. Hope that he makes a cut, finishes in the top 40. It won't mean shit if Taylor Montgomery doesn't finish inside the top 5 anyway. But, so my DraftKings team, Taylor Montgomery, Tom Hoagie, who probably won't win. K.H. Lee, who definitely is not going to win, but he's going to be on my DraftKings team. I should change that. It'd be a lot of work now to change it, but all right, I might change out K.H. Lee. Seamus Power, who's not going to win, but he's on my DraftKings team. There's a lot of hypocrisy here. That's okay. You know what? You need hypocrisy. All I said is that he's not going to win. He can finish second, and I'm right. So I'm probably going to keep it. Vince Norman made the DraftKings team, and we took one of the Wu-Tang Clan brothers. We took Dylan Wu. So, Cameron, you were asking before if I like Dylan Wu. The answer is yes. I like Dylan Wu more than Justin Suh, a little bit more than Brandon Wu. But Dylan Wu, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's 10th in this field. The birdies are better percentage. How about that? So my DraftKings team has the guy that's what did I just say? He's 10th? Yeah, I got a guy who's 10th. I got a guy who's 9th. Got a guy who's 8th. Got a guy who's 2nd and 3rd. Oh, and 6th. So, a lot of birdies. And that's all that matters. Just go out there and make some birdies, man. It's not that hard of a golf course. All right? So, if you drive the ball okay, and you hit your irons well, and you make some putts, you're going to make a lot of birdies. They're just giving them to you. They changed fucking par because it was so easy. So, maybe you get 23 under instead of 26. Something like that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right. All right, listen to me. Do me a favor, all right? If you're watching this, you watch a replay, you're watching live, whatever platform you're on. If you're just help me out, just a little. It takes zero effort. Hit a thumbs up, like, hit a retweet, subscribe if you're not, make a comment, do something. Make a contribution to the program, all right? If it's fucking crickets out there, I'm not going to do this. I'm not. I have better things to do. Kind of. So, please, retweet, comment, subtweet, tell somebody, make a comment, hit a like, tell somebody, do something. That's all I'm asking. Even if you don't like it. But if you're here, you like it. So do it. I'm asking you nicely. Please say the magic word. It changes by 4, not 3. I don't know what you're saying, Andy. You can text me later. Thank you very much. All right. Show and tell we did. Thanks again to Andrew Putters for my little gift box here, my Master's gift pack. I appreciate that. We got our 5 guys of the week. I put a poll on the Twitter. There you go. Answer the poll. Comment. Do something. Tell me how much of an idiot I am. We'll see what happens. We'll see if we're 1-0, if we're 0-1, if we have a draw. We'll find out. It's fucking golf, man. It's not the end of the world. Fuck a deer. All right, we did our positional parlay, our PP of the week. The listener league, yeah, got a Tom Avery. I can't find them. No balls for him. He's in this week's. He got in. He's not on Twitter. I don't know how I don't know. He used to be. I can't find him. If anybody knows that guy, tell him that I have a ball for him. I did my DraftKings team. That's it. Share, comment, like. I have nothing else to talk about, and I think I'm going to go. We did an hour. Just like that. Did an hour. I tell you, I'm good. I am good. Thanks for thanks. The poll was a great idea. Oh, thanks. Hi, Jake. Where you been? You know what? Rewind. Watch from the beginning. I'll tell you where I've been. All right? It's been a journey, my friend. It's been a journey. But I'm doing good now. I'm doing all right. Went from good to all right real quick. But I'm doing good. And it's a lot of transition going on in my life. No, I am not becoming a woman. I know some of you thought that. I know some of you already think I already am. But I promise you I'm not. All balls, baby. All right. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions? Anything like that? Because if not, I'm going to go. If I could keep it at like an hour, maybe more people will watch. I have no idea. Happy to have you back. Glad you're doing well. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. All right. Thanks, Dougie Fresh I Am. You will see me next Wednesday. I'm going to be in a good mood next week. I know it. Even if I lose, I'm going to be in a good mood. And that's the difference. That's the difference between last year or a couple months ago and now. I'm learning to deal with it. Okay? We're making positive changes. All right, I'm going to go. Thank you so much. Can I update the map in the background? What's wrong with my map? You're very critical, Andy. You're very critical. How am I going to find my way to LACC if I don't have my map? All right? All right. Shout out to my boy, Andy Pope, who got through locals, is coming to Jersey for sectional qualifying. He's taking my ass to the LACC once we get through. It's June 5th, my birthday. He's going to qualify for the U.S. fucking Open. Let's go, baby. It's my guy. Looks like you've lost some weight. Ryan, let me tell you something right now. All right, so I quit smoking. I used to smoke cigarettes. And I quit smoking like a year and a half ago, maybe. I don't even know how long it's been, but it's been a while. And I went to the doctor because I'm starting to have back problems. And I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago. Dude, I put on like 15, 20 pounds. I got a haircut today, so I'm looking fresh. Fine. I'll give you that. I do look good. But no, I'm heavier. I'm not happy about it. I quit smoking. I didn't know why. Tons of exercise every day and all that shit. But, yeah, man. I quit smoking and I put on like 15, 20 pounds. I'm not happy about it. Look at that. Look at that fucking chin. Look like my grandpa there. My grandpa. R.I.P. All right. You are a little snarky. You know you're snarky. It's fine. We're good. We're cool. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I got to go. All right. You guys are boring me. Thanks again. Help a brother out. And I will talk to you next week. Good luck this week. And, yeah, that's it. See you.